At the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Take a look at Utah.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Now, here's Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Avdia. Here he goes. And finished off by Avdia.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And the slam dunk by Johnson. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Thompson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Johnson. He's got 5. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Pass to Carter. Here's Queen. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Rockets leading. Now here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got his third basket of the night. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jazz trailed by 4. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Thompson misses.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest. And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Now, here's Banchero. He has 5. Carter pulls it in. Inside. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Utah trailing here. Randall left side. Got a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
And for Utah, number 88,
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Johnson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 8 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of leads here. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Back to Banchero. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Cato. Utah leading. Johnson right side. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Jazz lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And maybe more than any team in the West, the Jazz really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And White Jensen, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Good on the three-point shot.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire.
Yes!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And Sexton drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Rockets trailed by 5. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, Kevin.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Nailed from three-point land.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Roberson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Avdia. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
And Sexton drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Queta. Abdi on the wing. There's the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Queen. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Avdia, 6 points for him. On the wing, Robertson. Pass to Queta. Here's Queen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Rockets trail. Outside, Sexton. To the middle. Here's Shumshay. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 13.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Jazz passing it around. Down low. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Houston.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside, Sexton. Jacks up a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. At that time, working inside.
Now, here's Sexton. 4 seconds left. Misses at the rim. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Utah out in front. They lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Van Carroll looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get them at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
High post Johnson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Johnson attacking. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Van Carroll, that's good.
And not even giving the D a chance there. Van Carroll just too quick.
And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Johnson surveying the floor. Driving the lane. Here's Robertson. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets leading by 3.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A 3 from Barnes. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Johnson. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Abdia, he has 6. To the paint. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Here's Thompson. He's got 10. Pass to Newell. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Newell's got 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Sweet move. And it's good on the way in. He has 7.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Jazz trail by 7. Brown outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And there's another one for the Jazz.
That is one thing that you can tell from the start of his career to the end. That mid-range has improved and become very dependable for Wiggins.
Tops it outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over-the-back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's good by Markovic.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Queen. Outside, Avdia. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's tipped. Sexton with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Houston. And it's Sexton on the follow. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
There's Brown with the 3. That's tipped. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. They'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jazz trail by 6. Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Sexton. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And another 3 for Utah.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Pass to Houston. Sexton for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
All the officials are all over that one. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So, when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball. Because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
And Randall throws it down.
That is a big man rumbling downhill. Randall is an excellent pick-and-roll partner. And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Can't cash in from the high post.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Sexton. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Knocks down the three.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Barnes flies to the hoop. A putback. Sees him with the putback.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Now Banchero. Thompson. Oh, what a finish.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Carter with the screen. Johnson goes in.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to show compassion towards justice and equality.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now Stewart with the shot. Can't get it to go. Johnson attacking. And there's the dunk.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Barnes outside. And just miss after miss right now. Johnson got it to go off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Off target from outside. Johnson. Now Avdia to tie it up. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Stewart a screen. Now Banchero. And get the three.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And stolen by Thompson. And they commit an intentional foul.